Hello everyone, and welcome to another Aussie Empires video. Today we're going to be discussing stage battles. Now I understand that I've made a video about this already, but let's all just be incredibly honest, that video is utter, well, doo-doo. As you can see here, I'm in one of my shared custom scenarios, the Alexander the Great campaign, and this is the fourth scenario. Yeah, I made this one with help from my friend Base Teuton. If you guys want to play this campaign, I highly suggest you do. It's totally free, and it's pretty damn awesome, if I might say so myself. Anyway, yeah, but who else but me to explain this, since I did make this scenario? And I gotta be honest, this stage battle is probably one of my best. But enough yap. Let me just show you how this one goes. Alright. And we're in. Oh, I love this one so much. Men, ready your blades. Oof, how dramatic. And boom, here we go. We see the huge ass army that's going to clash into ours in like 15 seconds. Oh boy, alright, let's get ready for this, shall we? And this army here. And we have to prepare. Ooh, scary. There we go. Boom. Alright, come on, we gotta win this. Alexander the Great, god damn it. Come on. Come on. These are just Persians, nothing difficult. Come on, beat 'em. Come on. Anyway, this whole campaign took a lot of time to make, and it was worth it though. It was very much worth it. My god, probably best thing I've ever made. But oh, look at that. Alright, sweet, you guys attack that. And this is without like the mods and stuff and the voice acting though, so this is like in the editor. It's like the version without all the changes. So the original, I wouldn't say original version, but the incomplete version. Still, this is unchanged. And boom, we win. The gods have blessed us once more, but our work is not yet done. This is unimportant. You'll have to play the rest of the scenario to, well, to see the rest. But as you guys can see, pretty damn good stage battle, if I may say so myself. But let's get into how we make this, well, possible. So just follow me into the next segment, and yeah, I'll just see you there. It's late for me, so I'm pretty much rambling at this point. Alright, here we are again with this huge army, or these two huge armies, and really nice looking map. And we're going to the triggers, and let's see where I place this again, because this is all the background stuff. Don't look at this, it's all gobbledygook. Oh, anyway, here we go. A lot of triggers. A lot of triggers for this, but you know what? It's for this epic battle, so if you guys can just follow along, it's not that difficult. And in the in the other video that I made, the Build and Destroy number 2, you'll learn how to make rivers like this too, if you like the look of it. I think this is also one of my best designs, but you know, no problem, I can do better, I think. Anyway, enough of that. First of all, we start with this very, very simple trigger, which is just the star, which is to change the view to here, to like the middle, the talk with, you know, these two behemoths of history. And then we simply just have Alexander, you know, saying his usual campaign protagonist stuff, "Boo, come face me, blah blah blah," which will activate the reaction of him, of Darius, of course. Oh, and by the way, what we want to do in this battle, we don't want you to be able to select your units or select anything, because otherwise you can move it while the cutscene's playing, which is not good. So we go to the triggers and go to disable object selection, and we just place the whole area so that you can't move any of these guys. Otherwise the cutscene and stuff will play, you can just move your guys and go here and kill them already, which we don't really want. So we're just going to activate the second one, which is the reaction of, well, the big bad Darius here, which is a simple timer, because of course we don't want him to speak immediately after 10 seconds. He'll talk, say something evil, I don't know, nothing much, and we'll just activate the next one, which is just back and forth. of these two. Nothing crazy, just another time of 10 seconds, and then just a simple display instruction, and Alexander will be tasked, or I think no, and Darius will be tasked away, and it will activate again another reaction, and Alexander should also be tasked away right here, back there. Now, these here are all just text. This is all just text, so none of the battle stuff is important. The only thing that's really important here is these two, so that you don't move anything, because otherwise it would ruin the cutscene before the battle. Anyway, it doesn't matter, all gobbledygook here. But you can see here, the last reaction, it activates the show trigger, and of course this removes a couple of units, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, it removes them here, because we don't want them to be present in the battle, so nothing important again. So we go on to the next, we go to the show, which is basically to show all this. And I think in the first Build and Destroy we've discussed the create map revealers, which is just this. It's really simple. So basically the timer goes after 2 seconds, it will change the view to here, create a map revealer, a huge one at that, a giant one. It'll activate the next one, again with I think about 3 seconds, change the view to here, and it creates a lot of map revealers so that you can see it. Then it activates the third one, and it goes back to your army here, and it'll remove all the big map revealers so that it's left to, so that it's unknown to us once again. Now at this point, you do want to get your army sorted, so what we do is use this little trigger here, the enable object selection, which should enable everything so that you can move it again, because as I have explained, all the way up here we put it so that you can't touch anything, and then back here you're able to touch and do stuff again, because you kind of need to do that, because otherwise, I mean, how else are you going to win the battle? But then it activates this, the attack. Well, so after 3 seconds a timer will appear, which we've also already discussed, which is just the color here, %D, which shows the timer until Darius attacks. So just, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's 15 seconds. And this will activate the attack timer, which basically says after 15 seconds, which is displayed, Darius will say, boo boo, I'm gonna attack, brah brah brah, and he will attack, move all these guys into your guys. And that is literally it. That is basically the basics of a pitched battle, really. May look like a lot, but to get all the text and stuff, you just need a lot of back and forth triggering. So basically, as a quick rundown, start it off, change the view to wherever the hell you want it to go, display instruction right here, activate whatever, make sure these guys can't be moved, then you simple reaction text stuff. You don't even have to do this, you could just say, we're gonna fight, remove all this and just go to the show stuff, change the view, create map revealers right here, make sure it follows along here, and it just creates map revealers along the way. You could also just put a timer, change view, so let's say change view to the middle, and it will create like, I don't know, 3 map revealers here, and then it just, after 5 seconds it changes back here. And then, as you can see here, simple map revealer creating all the good stuff, and it'll remove Alexander and these guys because we don't want them to fight, because we kind of need them. And then goes back here, enables all these guys for battle, and then the timer stuff, so that, we get a little downtime before they actually attack us. This is the basics of the basics of a pretty complex pitch battle, but I think in the first video I did make about this, I showed a very, very simple one. But this one should be way, way better than the first video, because this is like an actual scenario. But anyway, if you guys want me to discuss more stuff from this scenario, such as, I don't know, the side quests, or how to make the AI, or make the bases, then I'd be happy to explain it all. I'm sorry if this video isn't as coherent as the usual ones. I am currently a bit sick, I've got a small little cold. But thank you guys for watching, and I think we've got like 55 subscribers right now, which is just amazing. I mean, imagine if we get to 100, that's just gonna be But like, wow, I'm just a small little Age of Empires YouTuber. But enough rambling from me. Good morning, good evening, and good night, everyone. See you in the next one.